Welcome, Ji. Let's start. Uh, Facade pattern is a kind of a software design pattern, and that help us to write a simplified code. So let's discuss about the theory part and also discuss as per the theory how we can implement this facade pattern. So as per the definition, facade is an object. Facade is an object that serve as a front facing interface for a client and masking all more complex underlying structural code. What do you mean? That means ki we have a one, let's ki there is a system for accessing those system. You have to access module 1, module 2, module 3, module 4, and finally after that your uh, system is working this way. This is a kind of a complex system. So whenever anyone want to access, they have to do step 1 and step 2. Maybe we have to invoke API 1, API 2, API 3, and final come your product is done. So instead of multiple API call, multiple setup statement performs, that can be made simple. That was hard say. We write a simple client facing object. Just client know the minimum changes. So to facade just make the complex subsystem easier to use. Simple. Okay. Facade design pattern say to make a complex subsystem easier to use. So whatever your system designing, that's okay. But we have also taken care, we have to offer simplest way. Any can use my code, any can use my product, any can one can use my system. So just give a simple interface that should provide for the client, so that client can easily interact with your lots of subsystem whatever your system have. So in short, this pattern help us. He say कि just define one kind of client facing object, okay, and underlying whatever your system doing, whatever the system doing for perform a setup steps. Maybe you are doing let's 10 setup works you will do. Maybe you are invoking remote call, maybe you are invoking database call. So why these setup steps client should know, and might be client don't know in which order you have to invoke these setup steps. So instead of exposing this complex system to the client, we say, hey client, we are offering you one client layer. Just use this my simplest interface and you can pass what required input and I am giving you the only response. Rest of internal happening, lots of API call, database call, system processing, all are done internally. So that is the way facade say. Facade is just, they are not getting any business logic, they are not doing anything. Just say कि whatever as a software provider you are providing, just ensure that you are giving a simplified interface for the end client. Whatever the person you are going to use your system code, maybe any system, maybe can use your system code or any human being. So you have to just write one simplified version. That is the facade. Okay. So let us look the example and then say how it's easier to use means what the facade means. So let us example here best let's say scenario. You what we are can do, let's you are going to buy some product. Let's you want to buy maybe any product you want to buy. So for this subsystem lots of entity work. Maybe there is one product, for this product just belong to the particular company. Might be this product you want to some maybe byproduct kind of thing. Which product? List of product hai, which maybe you are buying product. Maybe you need some kind of a payment. Someone want to buy, they have some payment. So these some set of entity internally work to complete your buying a particular product. Okay. So you can define independent component, and you have to ensure that the some set of steps you have to perform to buy a particular product. So let us write this first buying product concept, and then think how we can write simplified version for client. Okay. So let us for this you say ki we have a class like we have a product. Okay, we have product class, and product class, let's key string product name. Okay, and this product must be belong to a for company. Let's say this is the company class. Company have a let's name. Okay, and just let's key insert. Okay, and now now you have your company name. Okay, now just initialize with the constructor and just offer your toString method. Okay, so now we have a product. Let's see, someone want to buy the product. Which product they are buying? Let's we have a class main key buy product. Let's see, buying product have a which product you are buying. Okay, let's key just same initialize with the constructor and just write a toString method. Okay, now if someone buying your product must have a kind of a class which receive payment, and for which buying product you are receiving a payment. And let's initialize with the constructor and just override toString method. This is just for demo. I am not going to more detail, but this is simple toString method. Now this is our subsystem. In this way you are offering someone kind of buy my product. So let's key I am going to buy product. So whenever I am selecting product, after that I have to say pay something. So let's say I am going to payment. Okay, so you know for payment we have to which payment asking which product you have bought. So we have to create like a new buying product. Which product I am going to buy? So buying product say tell me the which product you are buying. So might we have to create a buying product first. New maybe product. Now say product want which product? Let's see, I want a HP product, and from which company? Might be another company object. Company. Let's see HP company, and here you pass your HP. Here you pass which product? My product maybe laptop. Okay, now here say I'm this product I'm buying, and this is the my buying product, and after that you can say just let's keep payment defined kind of one method like buy. Void buy. Okay, simple. and they have just print this out. Okay, payment done, payment received for product. Which product? Let's keep buying product. Okay, done. So now this is the system, and now you say payment dot buy. Okay. Why not? Okay, sorry. Payment dot buy. So now your system is working properly. Anyone, any client want to access your subsystem, they have to follow these set of steps. Payment received for buying product this, product name this, laptop and company this. But this is the kind of a, we as a developer know कि for creating a payment object we need a first buying object. After that we need a again product object. Product needs a company object. So this is a kind of very complex. Client don't know about the internal how you're buying product, what the payments day. So this is work. Your system is working properly. But this is not more easier for client. If someone want to use your code, they have to write this set of steps. This is kind of complex steps. So why not we offer some kind of simplified version? Holiday. So this is Facade say whatever your complexity to access your system can be just confined in one object, and just say client you can use my simplified version. So instead of this, just here and write like one class like product client class, product by client. Okay, this class say just a simple function offer like void by. Okay, and whatever the complex things you have just to insert. So here what you need a company name, just take input string your name, and here you just place the company name, whatever the company name you want, and here the product you want. So there should be string like a product name, just replace with. Okay, now you're complete. Now just say client, this is my client facing interface. Someone want to buy my product, just use my buy product client. Just buy product client equal to just client, just create the object and simply say I am going to buy the product. He say just give me the company name. Let's say I want to give a Dell, and what is the product you want to laptop. Just done. So client here only have one object. This is kind of facade. Just say buy. This is my company name. This is my product I want. Just run it. So all the hurdle, the procedure, the steps now the same. Payment is sorted, and client can buy any another product. So simply, let's say they want HP laptop, they can easily buy. Right? So here this client means you whatever your subsystem is designed, you know how the system can anyone use. If someone don't know internal about you, might be cannot access your system, or may they facing problem. So you as a product owner, you know the system well, you just write the one simplified version, so anyone can want to access be access. So whatever the complex flow you have, just write a simplified version. This is like for client. This client is a facade object. This facade object just create object and invoke the one method. And in this method, you are creating a list of company object, product object, buying object, payment receipt, each and everything. But that doesn't need for the any client. Whatever the input your system needs, just only those input your method, your client could take as input parameter. So anyone can easily access your code, and code is readable and easy to understand. Anyone can want to access your code, just create object and one method. So this is the way Facade is uh, going to make your complex system easier for use. So Facade system is nothing, not doing any kind of a business. They don't want you can change your business logic structure, whatever you have, it's okay. Just add one more object. That is the client code. So anyone, any client want to access the system, just use a client code. Client code dot your function. That's done. That is the facade design pattern. So facade design pattern simply say whatever you have your complex system or any system. This make easier to use. Who use your system? Client, customer, anyone. So this way facade pattern. This is the facade pattern. Whatever your system, in which order you want to, someone can use. You don't teach to each and everyone. You can use my system first, this create this object and that this object and then this object. This logic you can just write in your facade object and expose facade object to the client. And client can use simplified version of a complex system. So this is the about your facade design pattern. So now it's clear. Facade design pattern just help your client can easier to access your system. As a software provider, this is our responsibility. Whatever our system we have designed, that is okay, working fine, all the logic work correctly. But we have to also taken care who are going to use my software. If someone going to use, for those you write one facade, one object. That is the simplified version. Anyone can access. That is the facade. Facade just add one more layer for the client perspective. Now, first you design your system, then you think how someone can use my system. For those, you write a client code. Client code is just simplified. Whatever the minimum input needed, you take from client, and rest of the structural things you do on your client code. So hope it's easier. Facade design pattern, facade object make some complex system to more easier for using. Okay, so whenever you are writing any code, please be ensure you have to keep in mind for the customer who are going to use your system. For that, you write simplified version of one facade or one client code. If client happy, your system is so heavily used, and that is your purpose. As a software developer, whatever I am writing code, as a business owner, whatever they are producing, they want as number of client used as higher number of as needed. That is the business need. So simple thing is always easy to use. That is the help from the facade design pattern. This say easy to use. That's we want. Any client wants easy to use. So hope now you are clear about the facade design pattern. Okay. So hope it's helpful for you. And last, I'd like to say thank you for watching this video.